This is Cynthia Rogers here with Now About Tarot, and doing this quick upload. This title that I'm not sure if I'm going to really make a title or say the title right now, but what Divine Spirits definitely wants this message to be geared on is mind games and being a whisperer. And this is something that a lot of people have not talked about, because you have to really be truly in source energy and to knowing that this is what the majority of the people who's in a lower mindset, this is what you guys are going to be at some point in time, is a whisperer. And I've been told about this back as I was coming up as a little girl, and I'm now seeing that. So everything that was told to me through my divine source energy, my grandparents, my father, all of that is coming to pass. Is being a whisperer, and I want to say that. Let's see, what should I start out with? Let's start with the mind games. And Divine Source really wanted me to put that out there and to reannuate on mind games. Mind games, you guys, are manipulation. And I'm seeing that anyone who have done mind games in the past, that is a source of spell work. Not everyone was going to do spell work, but this actually will tie into the whisperer energy too. It really will tie into that, because being in a karmic cycle, is like being in a codependent relationship. Karmic cycle and a codependent relationship really is like the same thing. Karmic cycle is a spiritual way of saying that you are in a codependent relationship. Any of my masculines, I would say my Sigma masculines that are younger, and you guys are in a karmic cycle at this time, you are in a codependent relationship that you cannot let go of, and you should have let go of a long time ago. And this is to my young men who's in a karmic cycle, and this is the majority of my young men who were Sigma masculines in a fifth dimension mindset that is in a karmic cycle. This has nothing to do with a karmic masculine being with the divine feminine in a fourth dimension mindset. It has nothing to do with a dark narcissistic masculine who did not heal. And I'm seeing that the majority of those guys are not with their karmic feminines anymore. I mean, I'm seeing some very harsh discards, I'm telling you, with these karmic feminines dealing with those narcissistic masculines. A lot of bad karmic discards, and it is hurting them big time. I'm talking about a younger masculine that came into this world, did not have any karma, very innocent. Divine spirits allow him to be in that energy source that he's in that karma cycle, allow him to be in that for a purpose. Now, this is where the whisperer energy comes in at. My Sigma masculines who are in a karmic cycle at this time with a karmic feminine, you have allowed yourself to be trapped in a rhythmic cycle, because it's not just a karmic cycle anymore, but a karmic cycle too can be the same thing as a rhythmic cycle, you guys, which is wrapping you up in hell in a fifth dimension mindset, because this karmic cycle you should have been out of a long time ago. A long time ago. I've stated this even to my son. You are in a karmic cycle, and it's codependent energy. So how did these guys get there? Through the karmic feminists that they were dealing with. Unfortunately, in those karmic cycles with these young masculine men who are balanced enough to really be in a fifth dimension mindset. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. These karmic masculines do not like these karmic feminines. These Sigma masculines, I'm sorry. These Sigma masculines do not like these karmic feminines. They don't like them. They have no emotions for them at all. I don't even see them even having passion for these guys. And it's really sad. I've even had a Sigma masculine to say to his karmic feminine that you're not the one. She still wants this dude. And this is amazing. See, this is the scenario here. Those karmic feminines was used for a purpose. They were used for a purpose. And now their purpose is no longer needed. These Sigma masculines has allowed themselves to get trapped into a wilderness cycle, which is going to be very hard to get out of because it is putting yourself in hell. In the fifth dimension mindset, the residual of hell. This is also breaking your ties, my karmic. You are in between being a karmic masculine, honestly. Actually, I would say you're in between of being a dark narcissistic masculine and a divine masculine. My Sigma masculines, you're in between. So this is causing you to be trapped into a wilderness cycle in the fifth dimension mindset, getting the residual of hell. Because you have stayed in a cycle too long, which has become codependent, and you are draining that karmic feminine because she was the one who used mind games. And I saw in the energies of a lot of my karmic feminines thinking that you guys had did some type of spell work was with these guys. You didn't do the heavy spell work. You actually did manipulation. Do something tangible that this young man could hold on to, and you could dangle in front of his face, and then he'll come to you like a little dog, a little puppy. And he was used to you giving him that, throwing him this good, beautiful, meaty bone. And you kept doing it, and you kept doing it, and you kept doing it, and what happened? Now you have created yourself to be tied down codependently to this Sigma masculine who was in the fifth dimension mindset, who was in the middle. It seems as though these Sigma masculines that are very young are starting to get narcissistic traits, but for the codependent relationship that you, my karmic feminist, has allowed these guys to use you for. Okay, now you karmic feminists that is with these kind of Sigma masculines will only use for a purpose. And you are used by the divine. Okay, so you were used by the divine energy itself. Being used for a purpose for the divine spirits itself it could be harsh, but then it can't. Understand that divine spirits even uses Sigma masculines for their purpose. Narcissistic dark masculines who cannot heal, they will use you too for a purpose. But for my Sigma masculines who, as a whole here, young or old, if you are used for a purpose through divine source, after that purpose is done, you're cut off. You're cut off from divine source energy to see exactly if you can be able to maneuver on your own and soar. Not to stand still, not to fall down lower, but to move up into your vibrations on your own. I will behoove you to get the strength to move up into your high vibrations. Because if you move down, once divine spirits cut you from that energy source, which it seems as though divine source has already done that, you will be going and getting the residual of hell which is going to feel like hell, and you will become a whisperer. My karmic feminines, the same exact thing, who is with a Sigma masculine that is young here, that has allowed himself to be in a rhythmic cycle. And if you listen to that audio tape about the interview with the devil, he would talk about that. Well, it's the same thing as a karmic cycle. This is what Divine Source has been telling you all along. And I have stated this on my video a while back. You guys need to hear, you need to definitely hear that audio tape. As a matter of fact, I may listen to it again just to even uplift me, because it uplifts me to hear what Divine Spirits has been telling me all along, and to hear someone else ping off that energy in the same exact way. This is what that is, a rhythmic cycle. This is why you are now able to get yourself out of even hell or the residual of hell. Understand that. So this is what my karmic feminines who are in a karmic cycle with a Sigma masculine who is balanced, was balancing up in his energy, did not have any karma whatsoever because of his youth. From the past lifetimes, he was only here to get up more and more into his higher resources, into his higher vibrations. So when he go and back into the spirit world, he will be able to soar. But it seems as though these guys has become codependent with anything tangible that a karmic feminine has given them. Now, this again, karmic feminine was only used for a purpose. Once that Sigma masculine, which is very hard, but we may look and see if they will be able to get out of that. We will see before I end this video. But once that karmic feminine is cut off of that energy source with that Sigma masculines, they will also fall down because they are in a fourth dimension mindset. They can never come up to, a karmic feminine can never come up to the fifth dimension mindset. Even though that Sigma masculine is in the fifth dimension mindset, it does not pull them up. But that karmic feminine can pull that masculine down to get residual pair and get him into a codependent relationship in that karmic cycle to where it will become a rhythmic cycle. It's exactly what it is. It is a karmic cycle. That's what the rhythmic cycle is, which is hell. But if that Sigma masculine gets the power to cut her out of that the karmic feminine will fall into that fourth dimension mindset. Well, again, she will become a whisperer. What is a whisperer? A whisperer is a memory. My partner of 20 years who passed away, and we had children we had children together. He will be deceased for a year in September 17th. He is now considered a whisperer. He was used for a purpose. And when that purpose was over, it was for him to detach from that energy. When he tried to fight in a negative way to keep me from going up to a higher mindset, it was time for his energy source to be broken. Okay, so he had to be broken. And where is he now? He's deceased. He is now called a whisperer. Let's understand this. Whisperer is someone becoming a memory, which could definitely mean yes ma'am and yes sir, death being involved. This is where the whisperer energy comes from. Now, my Sigma masculines as a whole, the ones who is with the divine feminine of light, you guys had a chance to really soar and be all you could be. But you was, now that I'm seeing, divine spirits has put you in a energy of a purpose mode. a purpose. You do not want to be here for a purpose with divine source energy. You notice that a lot of people say, oh, you are here on this earth for a purpose, but you do not supposed to be here on this earth for a purpose. Because when you are divine source, everything is infinite. You don't just have a purpose. Everything is infinite. Because you are true divine source energy. Anything is possible for you. You're not just here for a purpose, or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You are here for everything, because divine source energy is everything, and it's in everything that is true. But when divine spirits has demoted you or have brought you here just for one purpose, just for a purpose, once that purpose is done, because it will be done, you are detached from that energy. And this is what my Sigma masculines as a whole, who has been with the divine feminine of source light energy in her queenship, and divine feminines who is in her I am presence in the higher mindset, you are here for a purpose. Once you are detached from that feminine energy, that divine feminine energy, you are then left to either gravitate into your high dimension mindset, get higher in it, be what divine source wants you to be, as a divine masculine, true in his energy, true in himself. Then you have defeated your purpose, because that's what you're here to do, to defeat your purpose. But if you're not able, once that energy is cut from that divine feminist energy, period, and you're not able to move up into those high vibrations, or you're staying stagnant in wherever you're at, or falling lower than what you were before, but you can only fall so far to the fifth dimension mindset, blocked there, where there is people getting residual pay, which is just as much hell as anything else being in the fourth dimension mindset, you will become a whisperer, which is just a memory. This is what no one wants here. And I got this with the Six of Cups here. Where's the Six of Cups? I had the Six of Cups up here. Again, no one wants to be a whisperer, because I can't even find the Six of Cups. But once that divine feminine leaves and detach herself from that energy solely, this is what you will become. A whisperer, if you're not able to come up into your higher mindset and be what divine source spirit wants you to be as a divine masculine, period. And your reward will be to come together with your divine feminines as a true divine couple should be, period. And these masculines here are looking at their divine feminines who are in their I am presence. These Sigma masculines here who are healthy, because they do. These guys are in these feminines' lives right here. They are in these feminines' lives. I got the King of Cups, I got the Queen of Cups, and I got the Lover's card. And I got these 2 of Swords reversed. So there's no confliction here. So when I'm seeing here, there's no misemotions when it comes to these guys feeling as though this divine feminine in her I am presence is his true love on earth. So these guys may be still looking in a earthly love affair. They feel as though this energy here with this divine, this emotion that he has with this feminine, because this is what he's feeling here. King of Cups. He's in love with this feminine here. He's in love with this feminine because he knows that she is divine source energy, the sun. Christ energy. He knows that. He feels like this woman is the one all be all. He ain't going nowhere, and he don't want her to go anywhere either. He wants to show this woman off, but at the end of the day, these two are still together, and he feels there's no mixed emotions at all with this divine earthly love on this earth. But see, there's a test here that these guys is going to have to pass. The one and final test. And if they cannot pass this test, and this is dealing with the individual, it's almost like these guys are being, yes, it's a cops. I see memory here. These guys, they have they're at a crossroad. A crossroad of being a memory. And this is a cyclical masculine that is balancing his energy, probably balanced enough to probably in this system mission mindset going into the 7th. Because I do have the 6 cups. Thank you, Spirit. So they're at a crossroads. Ooh, my goodness. And it's warping that 6th and 7th dimension mindset. This is exactly what they are. They are in the 6th dimension mindset. These are single masculines that are in and that are seeing these feminines very emotional here in their I am presence. They're looking up to them as their goddesses. So that these single masculines who these divine feminines have that's in their I am presence, they are at a crossroad. So they can either come as a divine source masculine or become a memory. And that's just what that is. Because I see that these divine feminines and their I am presence are definitely detaching. And they are definitely detaching from this world scheme love, period, you guys. I'm not going to lie. This little meager ego love that this earthly game had for these divine feminines ain't shit. They don't want it. That means these masculines got to really come up into their whole entire game. I'm serious. I mean, they're going to have to come out of their thinking spirits. They're going to have to come out their comfort zone with the Fool card and take action quickly with the 8 of Wands for these divine feminines. These feminines are not feeling that. They're not feeling that passion of that earthly love that they had going on up in here. Because I'm seeing that these guys are really broken. They're broken. And it's not fun where they're at. Because their arrogance, their control, their ego has been broken. With the Devil reverse, the Emperor reverse, and the Knight of Wands reverse. And it's like these guys can't even get out of that broken energy. Why? Because they have their feminine that they are with at this time. And this is the Queen and King of Pentacles. This lady not feeling no emotion. You notice that I only showed you that masculine that's feeling that emotion. Now, he is seeing this woman as his shining, bright sun. Not no divine feminine looking at that's in 4th dimension mindset, looking at a man like he's her all in all. No, this man is, and he got a tear in his eye. So that tells you that he's very emotional about this divine feminine here. Very emotional here. He's looking at her. Let me tell you. And I posted that on TikTok too. That there are men that is turned around looking at, and that was the King of Pentacles too, looking at a Queen of Pentacles as well. With the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. And I think it was the 4 of Wands in there. And this is, and then there was a Queen of Cups behind the King of Pentacles. But the King of Pentacles was looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Both of them was looking at each other with this woman on the side, on the back of him, with the Queen of Cups looking at the King of Pentacles. And this lady was manipulating this King of Pentacles at one point. Whether it be a Divine feminine who lost her light in the fourth dimension mindset, receiving hell galore, or a karmic feminine who's in the fourth dimension mindset that's never going to get out of hell. Period. Period. This is, and I posted that on TikTok and Facebook. And it's so funny because, no one likes that. I don't get a lot of likes on my stuff, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't get a lot of views on my stuff right away. Anyways, I don't give a fuck. Some of my videos hardly even be seen. I don't care. Because the divine source knows exactly what it's doing. Because I'm seeing that all of this is happening in the world that I'm seeing now. So it's a lot of heartache and pain around the globe. Period. Before I end this video, though, I do want to put this out there. And this happened to me in front of my face, basically. Not in front of my face, but it was told to me a few days ago. Bear with me. I was at work, and I worked the 7P to 7A shift, and I had the lady that I was supervising. She wanted to go outside, and I said, "Yeah, go outside." It was dark. I always said I wasn't going to use, when I go to work, I don't go out those doors. I don't. I stay in. My other nurse said the same thing. And she, said, "I'm scared to go outside. I wouldn't want to go out there." So anyways, when the young lady came back, it was like an hour after. When she came back in, she came back and she was laughing, but I could tell she was nervous. And she told me, she said, "I woke up with little people surrounding my car." And she said the only thing that she knew to do was to start her car up and start to leave out the parking lot. But when she was about to leave out the parking lot, she thought about, "Oh my goodness, I'm at work. I can't leave." So she turned back into the parking lot to see that they were gone. And she got out the car and came back in the building. And she said, "You know what? I'm just going to chalk it up to a dream." At the same time that she was stating this, my youngest son had made a remark when I came home, maybe like a day or so after that. And I told him about it. And he said, "Well, Mama, that's kind of crazy because, I'm not going to go through the whole dream that he had, but he did say that he had sleep paralysis, but he was up. And as he had the sleep paralysis, he stated, the aliens are coming." They didn't come to him, but he just intuitively knew that the aliens was coming to understand that me and my youngest son, went to the magician school. So he knows to see. He's very intuitive. He was born with the veil over his face. He's also a Virgo. I'm a Gemini. We are the magician card in tarot. Being this said, again, anyone who is in a lower mindset getting hell reality or the residual of hell, understand these are the things that you're going to see. It's going to play with the mind. It's going to play with your mind. Anyone who's in religion, and this young lady was highly religious, you're definitely going to see, because I'm going to tell you, and a lot of you people that did any kind of mind games, spell word manipulation, guess what? Your third eye is, you don't even have a third eye, my karmic feminines, but you've opened up something within yourself that you're going to see, and you're not going to like it. It's going to be torturing. It's going to be scary. If anybody ever looked at paranormal, and I used to think that shit was really just like, some of that stuff I felt like they just really was blowing it out of proportion. But guess what? A lot of that stuff that they put on paranormal, you're going to be living it. You're going to be living it. Then it's going to amp up worse. Let me tell you guys something. This earth is not even stopping. It's going up and up and up into the clouds. It's going up and up and up. We're not even moving. And this earth is not going to stop moving until the majority of the people on this globe is deceased. There are going to be a lot of birth defects, and these birth defects are going to kill these children. Everything that these entities try to mock divine source on, divine source is coming it back and bringing it back on them times 10 because of the manipulation, the black magic, that the illusion that this whole globe was under. So now it's got to balance itself out. It's going to balance itself out. And this is what people have to realize. Divine source has this world now, but it's again, this is the force that I told you guys that you did not want to mess with. And that it was for you to come up, even though a lot of you were not, because you should not be here. But fault your scientists and all the other entities that made you to bring you here. There's going to be a lot of people that is going to kill themselves. And a lot of people are going to be killed because of this force energy and the stuff that's going to cause you to lose your mind. This earth is steady moving up into the higher mindset, up into the higher dimensional mindset. We're going up into space. We are evolving up into space. Higher. Where that demonic energy and that demonic force that we were under is not going to be able to live. That's why it's happening that way. That demonic force, they're not going to be able to live because we're so high in that energy source. They can't breathe in it. So before I leave real quick, I'm going to see any of my signal masculines who are young in a karmic cycle. Divine source, show me, will these masculines be able to get out of that? Thank you. I do see them moving on at some point. Yeah. I don't know. I see them, something's not changing, but then I see them moving on. Not reconciling. Let's see what that let's see what the word reverse is, because that's not changing. Let's clarify, spirit. Clarify the word reverse. But then I see them moving on here. With the moving on card, I want you guys to see moving on. This is the 8 of Cups here. Okay. They're going to have to get, okay, it looks like they're getting assistance from spirit. Knight of Coins. Page of Coins. I do see them moving on. This is still a long time though. I see these guys very committed. I see them moving real slow though. Offering. So when they leave, they're not going to have a lot at all. Oh, wow. These guys, I don't see them really. Okay, they're going down. There's no growth. It's the world reverse. They're going to need assistance from divine source. Because this is the hangman, the perspectives. I do see them moving on at some point, but it's probably going to be a minute. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups, though. Shield of Love, reverse. Page of Swords. Oh, wow. They're not going to have they're not going to have joy in their lives. And it's almost like they're going to be used to not having that. Oh. 3 of Wands. Always waiting for a better day. 7 of Coins. Always waiting for a better day. Oh, wow. They're going to be stagnant for a while. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so honestly, it's going to get to a point to where the only way they're going to move is going to be something that's going to move for them. This could be tragedy, you guys. Uh, that could be tragedy of any kind, any source. Could be losing everything. Could be fires even. And my son is in this stuff. Let's clarify the Knight of Coins. This is personal right here. And I got to say the truth. My oldest son is in this. And that's funny because I told my daughter that I do believe that him and his young lady are going to get married next year. They are engaged. They have made, I think February the 23rd is their marriage date. Seven of Wands. Four of Cups. This is some type of block energy though. They're protecting. Why are they protecting something? Why with Seven of Wands? I don't, let's see. This could be divine source energy protection. I'm not sure. Queen of Wands. I got the Queen of Cups reversed and the Eight of Coins reversed. It's not going to work. They're loyal to stuff, but it's not going to work. This karmic feminine is not going to put a lot of energy in it. So, and I do see that at some point she's not going to put the work in because she's going to lack the love as well. This karmic feminine is going to put up her guard to this Sigma masculine here. I got the Queen of Wands. Yep, she is. This girl is probably going to be having looking at other people. I see this karmic feminine leaving, trying to find new love, trying to get what she wants. I see this karmic feminine leaving these. Yeah. She's waiting for someone to see her worth. It's a karmic feminine. So she's going to basically take the energy source. This woman may also be cheating as well. I don't see this masculine though doing that. I see he may be kind of committed. But I see her putting up her guard. Now I got the Knight of Pentacles with anyone who's in a karmic cycle. I see you guys, any of my Sigma masculines who are young in a karmic cycle, you guys are really there for the long haul because of the money. Again, this is codependent relationship here. This is what you're trying to protect. But this woman does not love, she's a loveless person though. She probably can't love, of course. I see a karmic feminine, and I did see that in my sun energy of a few months ago. I do see her leaving. I keep seeing that. As a matter of fact, I've seen this a couple of times in his energy. I do see that. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't really care. He just wants the codependency of what he and what she can give him. Ooh. Yeah, because I'm seeing the sacral chakra blocked here for these Sigma masculines. I see the heart chakra blocked. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all, I definitely see destruction here. A lot of destruction. And it's dealing with a toxic energy being destroyed here. Lovers departing, as you can see here. Those lovers departing, I definitely see detachment here. Trying to rebuild this is a tower though, but this is being, toxic energy is being destroyed. This is the devil here. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, so that's what that is, with that. Wow. Uh, yeah, I see a karmic cycle ending here. A karmic cycle ending because of mind games. Because of mind games. Um, there could be someone definitely trying, or yeah, because it was manifested under illusion. This was love manifested under illusion and manipulation, mind games as well. So all of this is coming to an end. I do see karmic feminists here detaching from that. I don't see them really getting what they want though, because I got them in some Five of Pentacles here. Stuck in poverty here. Wow, stuck in poverty. Um, yeah, I see that, and I'm seeing these guys. Oh, it could turn around on them though, cause I got the Emperor. Wow, these guys may end up trying to get these masculines back at the end of the day. As I do see now. Okay, so yeah, cause I still see these karmic feminists still holding on to love, you know. And my thing is like I still see them, yeah, wanting to get back to them. Oh my goodness. Wanting to get back with these common masculines. I mean, these single masculines who are young after leaving them. They could also go to trying to do mind games again. Um, Trying to do whatever they can to witchcraft upon as well to get these guys back with them, because you see right here, you know, they're single and karma feminists cannot be single. So okay, so this is what I'm seeing in this energy right here. Any single masculine who is young and is in a karmic cycle with a karmic feminine, she's going to get put up her bootstraps. She's going to get with the Queen of Wands the confidence to leave you. Now, what she's doing, she's going to be juggling other lovers at some point, and this is what's going to give her confidence to leave you, because the fact is she's going to think that she's going to be pretty, so she's going to be leaving you. I got the Cherry and the Ace of Cups for someone new that she thinks that she has fallen in love with, but it's not that. She's going to be still going to be waiting for someone to see her worth. There's a Three of Wands and a Seven of Pentacles, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. It's going to really come back and bite her. So once you have left her, my signal masculine, who is young, you're no longer taking charge after her, and you may not be married to her or be in a relationship with her. Once you're like this, she wants to be like this, holding on to another, to you, to come back to her in love. So what she's going to be doing, she is going to be hiding the fact that she still wants to be with you here. She may also be hiding the fact that she is by herself. She may want you to think she's with you, with someone else, all along, by trying to do some type of witchcraft to bring you back together with her. She's going to be doing this quite often, but I don't see that happening. I do see, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I got the Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Swords. She may be making herself ill. All these swords. All it's going to do is just pull up into the divine energy, come right back down and hit her. She may end up being sick. So I do see that a single masculine, because right now divine souls keep wanting me to call you guys karmics. But I do see, even though it may be hard to balance that shit out now, but you will. I see her broken heart at the end. I don't see you because you are so involved with the tangibility. And see, so that karmic feminine again cannot be alone. She cannot be alone. She has to have that masculine beside her. This is why she still wants to hold on to you after she sees that she is stuck by herself, stuck in poverty. Yeah. So that's how that is. Yeah. This could also be too with the share the love reverse and the page of swords reverse and your energy, my karmic my Sigma masculines, y'all, divine source is really considering y'all karmic masculines, and that's not good. You're not focused on reconciling once this feminine leaves you. Once this karmic feminine leaves you, you're not focused on reconciling with her. That's what that is. Because you have moved on. You've moved on. That's what that is. Yeah. And yeah, because you definitely this could also be where you are not changing your mind when she leaves, clarifying that I got dual coins and a hangman because you're looking for a partnership in other people or other partners. That's what that is. So that can go in so many ways because I do see you guys leaving at some point. I don't really see that happening though quickly. I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. They move very slow. Spirit, am I right with that? Yeah, Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, I got the King of Wands reverse. Yeah, I don't see you taking action anytime soon. The Devil. And I got the Four of Wands. This is a karmic cycle. And I also see, again, you guys are being intertwined in a rhythmic, what did I call it? Where it's a karmic cycle. I'm forgetting the word and this is from the interview with the Devil. That rhythmic cycle there. That just in this karmic cycle. So you guys are in this karmic cycle. Again, only for the money. This is tangibility. This is a relationship that's based on money here. It's based on money. Tangibility, Ten of Pentacles, something that's tangible. This could either be drugs and alcohol. That karmic feminine got you into that, my Sigma masculines here. And once they get tired of it and they see that they've gotten you into that situation, then they want to leave. And then you're going to go and get better with the Three of Cups reverse. Because you're not interested in partying. That shit is crazy. You got Three of Cups versus partying. Three of Cups can be partying too. You're not interested in partying. You're not focused on that. And you, after getting yourself out of that cycle, you're not going to want to go back into that cycle again. That's why. So this is where I'm going to leave that. And Spirit, show me any of my divine feminines who are with Sigma masculines at this time. Will those Sigma masculines, will they be able to reach the higher mindset here for these divine feminines? I'm telling you that this could be so in so many ways. Some may reach, some may not. So it could be a split in the midst. I don't see it. Darkest fears here. This is very stressful. I'm not seeing it. Feel the love, and I got the move reverse. This is Seven of Cups reverse. And I got this, the darkest fears. They could. Okay. They could here. I got the Three of Cups. I see them really reconciling at some point. And then I see the Seven of Cups reverse. So this could be, you know, getting away distractions. So right here, I see the darkest fears. I see them changing their focus, even though they are stressful. And this is a darkest fear to change their focus. But with the third eye, I see the shine here, and I see the shrinking of bonds. So I'm looking at that. This could be that they could open up their third eye with the sun, and being made aware of the energy source. This strengthening bonds is stability, blessings from divine source energy. So they could, but let's talk about the Seven of Cups. And I got the Seven of Cups upright. Oh, clarifying. So basically, it's like they've come through distractions here, like they've accomplished something. Clarify the Three of Cups, Spirit. King of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, I see these guys fighting. They're fighting for reconciliation. They don't want to let these women go. Yeah, I got Sister Coins, the Four Coins. Yeah. They're not leaving. They're not leaving, but at the end of the day, yeah, this divine feminine is fucking powerful, man. Sheen. I got this divine feminine here and the Queen of Swords, the Justice, and the Empress. I had stopped doing a lot. I don't even have these long videos like this anymore. But I'm going to tell you what. This woman is definitely still on her game to change this world. She has justice on her side. Definitely abundant. Changing everything. Look, she's an Empress. Growth. I got the world and the Empress. That's pure growth. The justice is on her side, man. She's in that jump for the long haul. And this masculine here, this Sigma masculine, see, I got these guys really, you know, the Queen of Swords usually don't get along. But with the Five of Swords, clarifying to show your love, which is the Three of Cups. And I got this man with the Four Coins. It's like selfish energy. It's like he's fighting to keep this woman in his grasp. Yeah, to bring harmony. And it's like he's not getting off of this. It's like this, he's definitely setting his ways with the Nine of Cups. Ooh, wee doggy. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords real fast, and I'm gonna leave that there. Oh no, these guys might be fighting to the ball to get to these divine feminines. Let me see. I got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So for these King of Swords, and to seek the truth reverse. I'm not seeing these guys really seeing something as a working into seeing the truth. You guys, this could be half and half. Some may do it, some may not. Because with the Seven of Cups reverse, clarifying the Seven of Cups reverse and getting the Seven of Cups upright, this could be half and half. Some may not. Yeah, that is true, because the Seven of Cups, they're fighting to go into the seventh dimension mindset. Because with this King of Swords, I see that some may not. And let's clarify real quick the Eight of Pentacles, but that's what I'm seeing. Is like some are not even putting in a lot of work to see the truth. Yup. And I got the Emperor reverse. Yeah, that's what that is. Yep. and they're going to regret it. I do have some clarifying the Eight of Pentacles that I got them regretting it. Because they're not going to be taking charge of their lives. They're not going to put in the work. Clarify the seek the truth, reverse, yep. And right here, I got some that's definitely just going to get up and go, yep. I got the Hierophant reverse. Thank you, Spirit. So this masculine here is going to be very angry at this woman because she's going to cut him off. She's going to cut them off. So that probably was a Two of Swords. See, and there's some that's really going to really take charge. You see, I got the Hierophant reverse for some, but there's some that's really going to take charge and grow in a situation here. They're going to grow and nurture the situation. Some of these could be getting their feminine side that are not light in. That makes sense with the sun. So some may be letting their feminine side in. So really this could be a masculine themselves that's coming, the Queen of Swords, the Justice, and the Empress. They're getting into their feminine side. Bringing balance, bringing that light energy in. That's what that is. And some are not. The ones who's not doing it is going to be the King of Swords. I got you. Some going to be the King of Swords. Some going to be the Queen of Swords. Whoever the Queen of Swords is going to bring justice and growth in his life because he has let the light impacted light into his consciousness. Some is not going to do it, which they're going to be the Hierophant reverse and the Emperor reverse. They're going to regret it. They're going to regret the shit right here because they didn't put the energy into seeking the truth. These are the ones who's going to, because they can't see the truth because they got a lot of distractions going on. Where others has been able to get those distractions and move on. So there you go. Because they became the Queen of Swords and created justice in their lives. So I'm going to leave it here. This sound cannot believe this is almost an hour video. But thank you guys. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. And it is what it is. This is where we're at. This is what people are seeing in their lives right now. Big time. Stay tuned. Have a good night. Bye-bye.